Now that we have recovered one of Dr. Valen's test subjects, I can begin an autopsy on the specimen as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Thanks, Titus. You're the best. Berserker.
Hello, Commander.
Alright, now...
Commander?
How long is it gonna take it, Titus? Oh, Titus has a few things to research. Alright, you're gonna...
The most dangerous of my 3 test subjects, the Berserker Queen, also represents the greatest leap towards the boundaries of what could be considered reasonable and ethical research. Even in wartime, I must consider the fact that by providing an already unstable alien being with equipment that may further its own capabilities, I risk crossing a line that can never be uncrossed.
Without access to refined fossil fuels, power is difficult to come by outside the cities. Even among the staunchest of anti-alien dissidents, recovered Advent equipment is highly coveted.
Let's get back to her. Okay. Until... Alright, we're gonna...
Avenger plotting new course.
And we're gonna go finish our little scan. Did some stuff off camera, mainly this, it only took like 5 days, it was like not even 5 minutes. Alright, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna... Excellent, we have another bot. Smart. Let's see, what can I do? Not much, there's nothing I really want to do. Experimental grenade, experimental, I don't really make those outdated suits. Let's go here.
Strategic resource located.
Excellent. Thank you. Heavy weapon. Those are interesting. Alright, what do we got? We have... I don't need that. But I might go for that heavy weapon once I'm done with this.
Setting course for the Brazilian corridor.
Thank you. Now, once my stuff is up, once my research is done, I'm gonna have to tie this up. Excellent, we got that. I'm gonna have you do more training. Do I want to... So we'll have you do... You're now a psionic user. Let's have you get this one.
We're reading you.
We might do that at the end of the month, but let's go for the
Avenger plotting new course.
Tagus is almost done the research. We have alloys, we have Miriam, we have intel, we have a lot of stuff.
Do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is intriguing. As Dr. Valen noted in her own report, it was irresponsible and borderline irrational for her to have pursued this research, knowing the incredible risks involved, not just to herself, but to what little of humanity as a whole remains.
Thank you. We have the Berserker suit, the Rage suit, or whatever. But I'm not gonna have to research that just yet. We're gonna go to the Shadow.
Commander, now that we've managed to bring the alien's artifact back to the Shadow Chamber, we should start the analysis as soon as possible.
Yes.
It's risky, but I don't see any way we can avoid powering it up if we're going to understand how it works.
Okay, give it a go, Shen. We might need to upgrade that at some point. With the remaining money, I'm gonna get some recruits. This, there is a American, this German, and this King of Brown. With the fresh-blooded recruits, I'm going to put one of them in here. What do I want? Sniper. supplies. No, we're actually gonna that's fine. Yeah, Viper suit. Research is done.
Hate to do this, but you're the only one who can pull this off. You know I'd go myself if I could.
The gateway is primed. Is the subject prepared?
Ready. I hardwired what was left of the Codex brain into Rover. It should be emitting the same signal the Codex used to pass through the gateway.
Excellent. Let us begin. We've already seen the Codex opening a similar rift in the field. I am sure your device will be fine.
You'll be fine, you're over. At this point, the playthrough's blind.
There. We're set to record across all spectrums. Remember, go in, take some quick readings, then come right back through. Okay? Whoa! Are you seeing this?
It appears our signal has been received. Increasing power.
Doesn't look like any place we've been before. Or any place on Earth, for that matter.
Perhaps this is the source. The aliens' seat of power, if you will. Secured beyond any physical limitations.
Only one way to find out. Go on. We're counting on you. That is definitely not fine, Doctor.
The process did work. There was an instant where the device was in between locations. However, once that occurred, the gateway called for a second signature, an organic signature. When we could not provide one, it generated a sort of feedback pulse.
Obviously.
If the Codex creates the door, this organic signature must surely be the key.
Well, we better make sure we have the right key before we try again. I would hate for this to occur to something organic.
Agreed. I'll report our findings to the commander immediately.
Thank you, Tagus and Shun. You guys are awesome. Thumbs up to both of you.
We are now prepared to autopsy the body of the powerful being we recovered, Commander. I feel that we may be on the cusp of attaining a complete understanding of this avatar we have long sought.
Huh, alright, you can pause and read this if you want. I'll just wait until it gets the thing done. Is there more? And is there more?
Greetings, Commander.
Hello. No, yeah, wait. Hold on. Go back. Yeah, maybe do that, but I'm not ready to do that.
Yes, Commander.
I just want you to do
I had assumed... Research your priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
Alright, so we have supplies in a day, but before we do those supplies, we're gonna go...
Setting course for Sector 3, Brazil.
Alright, next episode we are going to do New Brazil, if we get there on time.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Avenger plotting new course.
This one, I suppose. They're training. I want to get everything.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander. Hello, Commander.
Okay. Let's go for that
Setting course for the Arctic territories.
Might want to go for those heavy weapons.
Welcome, Commander.
A scientist or engineer? Don't think either of them, to be honest.
Commander, the lab is currently idle. We're wasting valuable time and resources. This creature represents a near-perfect fusion of human and elder DNA. Though remarkable, it appears as if the creature were unfinished. Perhaps why we were able to ultimately defeat it. Still, this can lead me to only one logical conclusion.
We had such hope for you.
I believe we have found our avatar.
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do some upgrades. We're gonna get power. What do I even want? Let's go to here. We gotta wrap up this episode very. Let's get a power relay so I can get the other stuff up.
Power relay construction initiated.
Okay, so let's go over here. Alright, let's go for those.
Avenger plotting new course.
And we'll call it an episode because we have other stuff to do. This episode went on longer than usual. Alright. Yeah. Flame charge. Alright, that's fine. What's this one? No, we don't need that one. Alright, I'm gonna call this episode. Next episode, we get a bunch of stuff. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love every single one of you, and I shall see you all later. Bye. Hello, everyone. Simple thing. Back here for another episode. We're gonna get a cutscene very, very, very soon. So we gotta see what that cutscene's all about. Let's get started. Let's go.
Avenger plotting new course.
We are also due for an equipment upgrade at some points.
Market is open.
We're gonna buy. What is it? A soldier? Oh, this health upgrade. Nice. Extend magnet ability. Oh, what's that? Increase reduction intel. Oh. I don't really need intel. Might want to establish a tower.
Setting course for Sector
That will
16,
give me the
Indonesia.
That will give me the bonus of the Indonesia region. Alright, let's see. That's this our PSYOP. This.
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
Okay, thanks. That's central. Okay. Oh, right. That's the plastic. What are you gonna do? You're about to get me.
Commander, the aliens continue to
I
make
know.
progress on the Avatar project. If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
Thank you. We're about to get a cutscene of it.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar
I
project.
know.
Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
Thank you.
It won't be easy,
Finally.
but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Go right ahead.
Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things, let alone capture it.
No. That part we can handle. We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. We already possess an unaltered Avatar template from the Forge facility. That, combined with the genetic material we recovered at the Black Site, should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an Elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its body, I cannot create the mind to drive it.
But I can. In a way. By manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
You want to operate one of these things? By remote control?
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system. As it stands, we only know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door, which will give you some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being, is something else entirely, something beyond anything we have ever seen.
Okay.
And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed.
Okay. Let's get some water. Right, do we need another upgrade? No, it doesn't. Okay, what do we got? We have a soldier available. Oh, this is good. Yeah, this got purchased. Make him a blade expert. Not open yet. Blade form. File. Actually, I'm gonna go with rapid fire.
I await your orders, Commander.
You can do this.
I foresee a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Hello, Commander.
Got anything?
Pickings are slim, but I'm hoping we find a...
So what's my objective?
Priority message for the commander coming through on a secure channel, sir.
On screen.
What?
Sir, it's coming from the Advent network tower.
You heard me. He's taking a big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar project. A plan is now in place for the rapid processing of all non-essential human life, to begin immediately. Very soon, Advent's speaker will announce a breakthrough in gene therapy, a final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. they will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is that this disruption will confuse the enemy's forces long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up. Broadcast the truth before there is no one left to listen. It seems we are both out of time. Farewell, Commander.
Okay, bye.
New objective added.
Alright, let's go teach these aliens to use it.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information. We have the target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance to strike at Advent's heart. Once we control the network tower, we can finally show the world what the aliens are doing. There's no turning back after this.
Wait, I can...
Commander, once we move on the Advent network tower, it's all or nothing. We won't have time to advance our research or deal with the wounded. We should only deploy once we're fully prepared.
Okay, let's see if I can't get this PSYOP up. What about another PSYOP? Only 3 days?
Reading you loud and clear.
Bonus. But I mean, bonus, to be honest. 3 days until it?
Setting course for Sector 1, the Arctic.
Alright, let's go over here and see if I can get my PSYOP up. One of them is a fresh blood recruit.
Power relay now operational.
Thank you. I will need that. It's in the thing. No, I do not wish to at all. Okay, everyone's available, actually. Theoretically go there. You know what? Screw it. Screw it. We're doing it. What's my what? Intel. Oh, I can boost stuff apparently. Squad dodge increased. Hit. Let's do this. Aim increase. What's this one? Every squad mobility will start. Oh, I already have a mobility increase. Aim increase for the squad, critical hit squad, and dodge. Let's do all of this.
Setting course for the Indian Regional Zone.
And I want to build... this is the thing. I want to build some equipment before I head out.
If we're going to infiltrate the Advent network tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad. Try to draw less attention to ourselves than we already do.
Yeah, okay. Equipment. Come on, equipment. Wow, this is what I got. Okay. Squad-wise, okay. Damn. Alright, here's
not entirely sure how much of this armor is new material and how much of it Tygan cut right out of the Viper itself. We haven't exactly tested it either, so good luck out there.
He looks good. It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna have, back there. That's fine. Upgrade. All you have upgrades. You have upgrades. Okay, well, we're gonna...
Our stealthiest suit, the Wraith, provides a range of movement that technically violates the laws of physics. There's also a grappling hook for good measure.
You know what? I'm gonna give you a break.